So I just sat down to breakfast over here, as you can just see, and one of the most exciting packages of the year has just arrived, so I'm going to do an impromptu, entirely unplanned unboxing. I was going to say, can you guess what it is? But if you clicked on the thumbnail, then you know full well. So, yep. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. What's in the box? Another box. Oh, buddy boy. Okay, these just are for me, for Vindication, which is in my top 5 games of all time. Love it. Oh, boy. Look at this. Look at this. I am excited, even with my dull British tone. I think you can tell I'm excited. What? Oh, just art prints. Beautiful. I have to look through those another time. Individual planet boxes. This is a cooperative, a cooperative survival type game, and it's modular in the sense that the core game is in there, and then there's some basic planets and then expansion planets, which because I backed the Kickstarter, you get a couple of extra ones. They have a little challenge rating for how difficult they are to survive. I'm sure you have to solve something and not just survive a certain amount of time, but first challenge is always surviving. Okay, let's get rid of this big box. Oi, and here's Unsettled. Let's get a crack at a funny, well, unusual size and shape. Figure it out or die. That sounds encouraging. Okay, 2 planets inside the box and then an additional 4. Here we go. So, I don't know if you know from what you've seen of what I do, I'm not usually big on cooperative. That's not my jam. That's right, I said my jam. I keep hitting that, sorry. Let's just leave that there so you can see some art. But I am an Orange fan, so here we go. Oh, good, a good box already. Nice thick cardboard. Standard kind of just matte finish. Pretty good, pretty good. Long rule book. Suppose everything's now just going to fit in the box this way. Rules and procedures. It's a thick old thing. This is going to be quite a learn, but again, the graphic design is what I've come to expect from the various Vindication products. Nice. Art is always cool. Player aids, yeah, they use the thin card, but it's okay. It's the kind of thing that after a couple of plays you don't need. It's not an essential player aid. And here we have, oh, interesting, I don't know if you can see that, there's slits down the side so that it makes picking things up much easier. So here we have individual game trays that do or do not. How do I get into this boy? There we go. No. The card is an insert for something else. Perhaps these are just component trays for some kind of track. This definitely looks like a component tray where things live. Recess there. And this, I believe, is a track you move things down for the various things. I do want to get under there. I always feel like there might be a secret inside. And then a place to present all the technologies, I think. I don't know. I looked into this a long time ago, but that was a long time ago. And then we've got the basic 2 planets, Grakis and Winora, challenge rating 1. That's where we'll be starting. Player boards, double layer, beautiful player boards. Look at that, beautiful. Then we got all the tokens to punch. Do love to punch things out. 3 ships, or the scarab, just different ways. Oh buddy. Chunky, chunky dice. Again, I think these are only to track things in the code spaces rather than being rolled necessarily. Cool little model of, I want to say Luna, might be wrong, but an assistant scout robot thing that goes out. Some D8s. Some tiny 6s. Maybe they're rolled, maybe they're not, who knows. Extra pieces. Just fun markers. Big giant plastic purple and blue markers that just go out in different locations. The player pieces, just your person that gets moved around, and all the player stuff there. Okay, how easily can I put it back without ruining everything? Relatively good. I do like an intuitive pack up, and it was these. Maybe it has a little thing. It does not. Oh, it does. Yeah, there you go. Rapid teardown. How to put it all back in the box. Perfect. Love those little choices. Let's just minor spoiler it, just to show you a little introduction. All the bits I'm going to need to punch out. More punch board. And here, everybody, again it shows you how it goes, sleeves or no sleeves, how to use the tray, this big game tray. And here is the planet, essentially, is the location cards, I assume, and things that may happen. If you're sleeving everything, you can take this out so it all fits in there. Without that little insert in the insert. This is a slightly thicker plastic than I'm used to from game trays. That's good. They expect heavy use out of it. Always encouraging. And that is about as much as I can show. I'm not going to unwrap all the planets. That's silly. But I mean, game trays galore. Orange Nebula. I'm satisfied. I am as excited as I was before getting it, just because everything looks so far to meet the kind of standards I expect from them. I'm excited. That's Unsettled, the new game from Orange Nebula.